All right, I made it. That's like one of the best opening songs. Introvert Party by Psycho
There is
Stick.
nothing wrong with insanity
Yes, there
when
is.
you see what normal is.
Okay. 2 Moons. Snow White, thank you. Zombie Snow White. It's not just an ordinary Snow White. It's one that's been raised from the dead and now eats your brains. Got to clarify that. Hold on. What do they got? What? Wow. What? Gildas, what? You are an amazing craftsman. You're a craftsman's. We are? I don't know. Is this craftsman? I would say craftsman. You're an amazing craftsman. Well, more fiber. Where do they leave off? I want to say hi to people. Vigilante Wolf, what's up? Kelsey Marie, what's that? Yeah, dude, yeah, what's going on? Joseph-chan, what's up? Long time fan, but my first time on a live stream. Love you, Pumpkin Guy. Yay, thank you. Thank you for taking the effort and showing up. What's up? Let's see, where are we? Stop that. Stop it. Get out of that habit. It's bad. Where did I go to? Bloody Angel, what's up? Spoon. Yeah, what was your title? Serial Gnome Stole My Spoon? That doesn't even make any sense. Maybe you should be, again, you should write a song for Psycho Sticks. Serial Gnomes Stole My Spoon. Now I can't have breakfast now. You know, that kind of thing. Then you get the little squeaky, I have your spoon. You know? No? Okay, whatever. Shadow Star, what's up? Now. Blue Fires, what's up? Azareth, what's up? LA, what's up? Let's see, Star Wolf, what's up? Silent Surge. Oh, God, Tomo, what's up? Dragon Love, what's up? Dragon Love whipping out the booty emotes. Look at that. I didn't even know those were allowed anymore on Twitch. Wow, 2018. I guess we're progressing, I guess. Yoga shorts. Anyway, do you have yoga shorts for ratings? What is so interesting over there? She's like a cat. She'll just stare off at something and then get you to look at it. Like, oh, I wonder what's going on over there, huh? What is that? You know, and then what? It just falls asleep, right? Well, I'm the idiot just still standing there. She must be looking at something interesting. No. Acadian Dragon, what's going on? Dennis, Bloody Angel, what? Spoon, it rhymes with destiny. I don't know. Scientifically, it's a possibility. I'm stocked up on blood and ready for action. Well, that's good. See, vampire god, always prepared. Speaking of vampires, are there vampiric landscapers? And no, this is a serious question because for some reason around your neighborhood, there is an individual who will only do their lawn work at night. Like, the sun has to set now before they go outside in the dark and start weed whacking and mowing at like 8:30. So I'm saying vampire landscapers. So vampire god, let me know if there's a subdivision of the vampiric clans that are just specifically into landscaping. What about you? What's going on?
Oh my lord, Foamy, I finally found you, Pumpkin King.
Hey!
This must be a pre-Halloween miracle. Take my bets, you wonderful, beautiful pumpkin.
Every Wednesday and Sunday, it's a pre-Halloween miracle. Thank you.
That would be me.
That's you? Well, what are you doing? Why are you mowing in the middle of the night?
There is nothing wrong with insanity when you see what normal is.
Don't encourage people.
Yay. 2 moons.
2 Moons, thank you. Cravat, thank you. Ellie, thank you. Apocalypse, hello. And thank you. No. It's really weird. I found it strange. You know, I got flashbacks of the Burbs with Tom Hanks.
Pop by to say good morning. Going to my orthodontist appointment to get my braces tightened for the first time. Bits for Halloween candy.
There you go. Before you know it, they'll be off and you'll be happy. Don't eat candy, though. Or caramels. Caramels. Don't eat caramels. I'm sure your doctor's told you that. Good luck, and you know what? Just push through it. Now, your brother ended up getting braces, right? And it was just like a pain in the butt for him. And he was just like, Yeah, but that was a while ago, so, you know, advances. Good luck. Good morning. What's up?
Thank you.
What? I'm trying to say good morning. What? Who did? Apocalypse sub, prime sub, prime sub. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, they're doing changes to Prime. Not for you guys here, like the Twitch Prime, you guys are fine. But all the stuff that used to be like, free with ads or something when you watched it is going away.
Did anyone else hear a growl a few minutes ago?
That could have been my stomach. No, we forgot to eat breakfast. We were setting up at our glorious location here of I don't know where. What's up?
Hey dudes. Who's up for a 5-night-long pizza party at the nearest pizzeria while party along with our creepy robot buddies? Slice of pizza, slice of pizza.
I'm good with that. I love pizza parties.
Probably. But since I'm the vampire god, any weaknesses a normal vampire has doesn't affect me.
Oh, so you could do it during the day. Okay, so.
Good evening and good vibes to everyone. Just listening in while I'm at work. I hope Paul is well.
Oh, I thought it said Paul. You might want to turn the speaker up a little louder. Yes, all is well, with the exception of whatever isn't. Global economies, infighting, Twitter crusades, etc. But other than that, we're good. Thank you, and life. Hold on, let me get back to people. I didn't say hi to everybody. 420, what's up? Hi, chat and Pumpkin Guy. Good morning, Jonathan, Dawn, Pumpkin Guy, Pauline, and Unseen, hopefully Squirrel. Spookerville, what's going on? Yeah, Dawn said to say hi. She had to go to work, but she literally said, make sure you say, I said hi to everybody. Dawn says hi to everybody. I don't know. It's not like she can watch at work, and you guys can be like, oh, hi, Dawn. No, she's not here, so don't worry about it. Sunday she'll be here, right? Was she going to do anything, or is she just going to stay in her room and play games? Or try to play games? She's been still trying to do the hand thing and setting things up. It's like, just get her the adaptive controller that Xbox is coming out with. I mean, literally, she's getting to that point. Amazon Prime will no longer have ad-free privileges. Sad day. I know, Silent Surge, what is up with that? No, because that's how people got to see our Halloween special, Little Halloween. We had it on Amazon, finally. It took forever. But people could watch it free with the ad thing. So an ad rolled in there, and it's like, no, so that's one less avenue of ad revenue for us. Thanks. What are you guys, YouTube now? At least it means meets content terms of service. Thank you. God. So far. Pauline looks nice today. Her outfit's kind of a rerun, so don't get too excited. She did change her earrings, though. I know a lot of people aren't going to notice that, but I had to bring it to people's attention because we did a ton of work on a multitude of Pauline things, and nobody's going to. It was about 12 hours of work. Not on this in particular, but other things.
So after waiting 45 minutes in the neurologist office, my mom got ticked and we are back here. She is now finding a complete new one. I'm pretty glad I didn't have to go in.
What? I know, but it doesn't solve the problem, does it? Why 45 minutes? What are they doing in there that's so important? Well, they are neurologists. I don't know. You almost can't get angry at them. It's like, what are you doing that's so important that you kept me waiting out here for 45 minutes? Sorry, I was doing brain surgery. Oh, okay. I'll just go back to reading this old Sports Illustrated. Carry on. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Sometimes, like certain things, like a dentist, you're like, what are you doing? But I know neurologists. I don't know. Good luck, though. Let's see. Growing up, we had a neighbor that did yard work at night. Turned out he was a marijuana grower. Yeah, that'll do it, It's not like you can't see the plants during the day, right? I mean, who are you kidding? Smoked a little bit too much, sir. 5 night at Pumpkin Guy's Pizza. 5 night at Pumpkin Guys. That'd be pretty cool, right? What would we do for 5 nights? Say hi to people in chat. Send out good vibes. So night 1 and 2 is taken care of. I don't know about the rest of it. Dawn, we miss you. Dawn is not here. See, this is what I just said. I shouldn't even have brought it up, but she's told me to say hi, and I had to keep my word like an idiot. Back to the coffee again. Okay. Yeah, no ad-free watching for Prime subs. Boo! 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 I don't know. No, I think for Prime subs here, like Twitch Prime subs, you still don't get ads. So they haven't implemented that yet, because that's part of the subscription thing where you don't see ads or whatever. Not that I roll any, but you know, if you're part of another channel, that's pretty good. Yeah, so it's just kind of weird. I don't know how this is gonna help us. You know, I don't know. I know, and as a content creator, I'm like, man, I just wish there was like ads that people could watch.
5 Nights at Pum'Kin guys, booing SJWS, dissing YouTube and eating Halloween candy.
Yeah, we have a love-hate relationship with YouTube right now. I love the fact that they eventually monetize the majority of the work that I asked them to. I hate that it takes forever. I really think it's just like a grand thing where it's like, okay, we're just going to, and I've said this before, we're going to have everybody wait for the review process so that lost ad revenue they get to just put back in their pocket. Like, oh, good, we're saving money now. But I don't see how that's possible. I don't know. They're just redirecting it somewhere else to somebody more important. Anyway, did Pauline get her school uniform yet? Also, what kind of college makes students wear a uniform? It's uncommon to me. It's actually a fairly unique college that specializes in weirdos.
In 5 Nights at PG's Pizza, Therese games, parties, the creepy animatronics playing in a band, and all the pizza you can eat.
I can't eat a lot. I'm very small. Like, if you get a New York slice of pizza, I'm set for like a week because it's so big. But I can do that. Thanks for the follow. What was I saying? God. I hate when my mind wanders. I see something off the corner of my eye. I'm just like, oh, what's that? I try to play games. Well, play games. Dawn can still see the replay as you edit it. She's not going to care. She doesn't watch the replays.
From what I understand, ad-free is still an option for the streamers to select for the subscribers.
Yes.
I think if I understand it correctly.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. And we're keeping it that way, so.
Sorry, this is off topic, but we won our playoff game 6-4. It should have been 6-3, but I made a mistake and came out of net to hit the puck away and accidentally hit it to the player of the other team. He had a wipe open shot on me tongue.
Come on! Yeah, even though you won, you're like, we should have won by a little bit more.
So we are in the championship game Sunday.
Yay! Cool! Dude, best of luck, and I would say, I don't know, what do I say? Win. I hope you win. But then I feel bad because I'm basically condemning the other side to lose. I don't know, man. I don't know. Nah, they're here. They should win.
Have some random bits.
Thank you! Neil Wizmaster, what's up? And I don't know, my train of thought got disrupted with hockey and Twitch Prime. I don't know. So Jeff Bezos needs more money. Well, I guess. I don't know, it seems weird because, I mean, wouldn't they be getting like a good healthy chunk of ad revenue from people watching it, ad-supported content? I assume they would, right?
Well, we were talking to a few others that said they had been there waiting up to 2 hours.
What?
Turns out once my mom got back home to call and reschedule, she found out just what a bad rep he had as a doctor.
Oh.
Apparently he doesn't check any of his patients, is constantly late, hurries people
out of there and will prescribe you meds without even making sure you even need them. Oh, well, that's the doctor you do not want to go to. So, no, the next doctor you find...
You're not crazy. Just
hold on.
Different.
Thank you. Subscribes, cogs. Thank you. No. Next time you pick a doctor, just do a quick Google search. They have the Yelp of doctors now. So you can look it up. Like when you went to the throat doctor for your, you picked a doctor who's like competent in surgery, has glowing reviews, and it was awesome. So yeah, there we go. Just look it up. Look it up first. Might actually make some money for once. Yay! Bloody Angel's gonna make money. Sell your wares. Sell your wares. Check the Twitch blog for the expansion of the whole Prime situation. Oh God, I don't want to check a blog. Just give me the cliff notes, man. What?
bagels, lag bagels, sip bagels, bagels, rage bagels, hiss bagels, daku bagels, high bagels, derp bagels, PG bagels, feels bagels, rep bagels, nuts. I found the emotes. Happiest day of my week. Please take the rest of my bets.
Okay. And robot, you're supposed to not read the emotes. Yeah. Thank you. What was that? It was bagels. Why do you have the prefix for everything to be bagels? You didn't know what you're doing. You could have put Jim, you know?
Your bets give me power.
Had a really weird night. I had two kitten brothers follow me home twice. They wouldn't leave me alone until Dimmerman 214 came home, and we carried them to their home and gave them food to stay there.
Yeah, you're going to see them again. You have been chosen by the felines. No, that's what they do. Isn't there that saying that you don't choose the cat chooses you? Like, literally, it's true. Trust me on that.
And the special guests at PG's Pizza will be a mouse in a purple and green shirt, and a bear who looks harmless but want to eat your soul.
I don't want mice in my restaurant. No mice in my restaurant. No. I mean, Chuck E. Cheese might be able to dodge sanitation with that, but no, they have a whole mascot. Chuck E. Cheese. He's a giant rat. They literally are advertising there are rats in their restaurant. Yeah, they may be animatronic and be completely sanitary. However, I don't want to, really eat at a place that glorifies vermin. This is why I don't go to Disneyland. Anyway, I haven't been to the dentist in 12 years now. Go to the dentist. Actually, probably don't, because you know what? You may have to have it work done, and that's expensive. Oh, my God. We just went through all that. Oh. You started to talk about school uniform. School uniform! Yeah, we got the uniform. It's all set up. We got to go. But she's. It's a weird thing. You'll see. When did it start? 2 weeks from now, right? So the first week of September, we got to. Our Wednesday streams are going to be done in school. So, yeah. Back to school special. God. Mice in restaurants. And creepy as hell. I have a cat sleeping in the closet. She's a closet case. Oh, God. How's your day going? Macabre cat! Yeah, we're alive. Oh, she got coffee. I should have coffee. Shua, wait. I'm going to have some of that sweet, sweet cold brew sent to us by Commander Riker in his coffee brewing machine. Ha! All right. No, I gotta say, no, because if they're watching the highlights, I want to thank them again for sending the cold brew coffee machine, because we're doing the math. Initially, we started doing the math. We would basically make ourselves a really large iced coffee to bring with us before we go outside and whatever, and go do our thrift store things and all that other fun stuff. And we've saved, like, I think it was between you and Dawn, like $20 in a week. So basically, if you want to lowball it, I'll say we are now saving $12 to $15 a week by not buying coffee outside. I know, it's crazy. All because of that one little machine. So that's pretty good. Thank you. No, we're saving money, man. That's what we got to do. You creative, you save that money. Skulls Latte! What's going on? I've missed all your streams and I apologize for it. Dude, no, man. It's like I got so much work to do. I can't be watching. I've even missed Psychora's streams, man. And she's doing all this creative stuff, and Skulls Latte's doing creative stuff, and this person's interrupting.
Hello, Pumpkin Guy in chat.
Morning, Moon!
Very sad news.
No.
My mom passed away on Monday at 4:10 p.m.
Crap.
She was my rock. Hardworking, kind and generous, but firm in parenting. I couldn't ask for a better mom.
All right, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Welcome back, you crazy individual.
Can we have a moment?
Have a cookie.
I have returned for another month of pumpkin goodness.
Valley Jack Cool, thank you. 37 moons. I do not want that to be dismissed, but I would like a moment of silence for morning moons, ma'am. No, that's good. No, well, I got to do the silence thing. Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry. No, man, this is condolences and all that, because that's rough. But you know what? I would say definitely, like, dude, if she was that cool and I guess, influential and stuff like that. You know what? She made you a better person for it. You know, so that's good. That's what you carry forward. You know, if somebody, you know, influences you somehow in the past, you carry that forward and you be a better person because of them. So there you go, Morning Moon Mom. You made Morning Moon a better person. Yeah. And as usual, good vibes. Come on. Come on. I don't know. I know it's hard to bring that back. All right, let's get back to chat. We're going to good vibe this for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to, I don't know, going to sulk. Okay. Now we got to bring it back up. Bring it back up. Come on. It's a wonderful day of sunlight, apparently. It's right there. There's some of it right there. It's good. See? Life goes on. Still littering. What's up?
They did it. They took the cages of the animal crackers box so they're cage free.
Because that's what I was worried about. I was worried about the animal crackers being free range. They're now free range crackers.
Yay for coffee thriftiness. On an unrelated note, I went for a walk on my lunch break today and there was a seal in the harbor. Never seen a wild one before. Also sending good vibes.
Good vibes. I'm redirecting those good vibes, Morning Moon. Wow, you got to see a seal. You know, we're not very nautical friendly. We don't like water, unless it's been kind of sitting in a bunch of coffee beans. But we got to see jellyfish once. That was fun. But we never get to see like in the wild kind of things, and I'm kind of glad because I feel like they'd eat me. I'd look like a little bobber for fishing line, and they'd be like, "Oh, look at this!" Then she'd have to resummon me. It's a whole thing. Huh.
I know how hard losing someone is. My aunt right now is battle cancer. She gets her results in Friday to see if her cancer is in remission.
Well, hopefully it is, because you know what? Every disease is terrible and should die. Why have we not cured that? I mean, my God, what's the holdup? Can't you fight cancer with cancer? Like, if cancer is like a weird little tumor kind of thing and it kind of eats a thing, can't you inject the tumor with other things that would actually eat that tumor? You know, kind of like when they put, what do they call them? Flipping, maggots. Maggots. When they put maggots in deep tissue wound to get out all the scar tissue. Isn't there a way to do that? Scientists, hey, inject tumors with tumors and kill the tumors. There's got to be a way to do it. Fix it.
Simple reason, no money in the cure. It is in the treatment.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, clearly. Don't you just hate that? Like, literally, it just came out, generic EpiPens that have been, like, under patent or whatever, and people were spending all this money on brand name flipping EpiPens, now that they've just been, you know, I guess what, genericized, you know, now they're going to be like somewhat affordable, still expensive, but dude, there's way too much money just being siphoned into the medical industry, you know, at the expense of people's comfort and, like, you know, well-being. I don't know. Somebody fix that too.
Curse Twitch for not notifying me that you were on PG. What did I miss? I have bits for your face.
Hey, thank you. Man, we're just talking about stuff. Nothing important. That's what the VOD's for. Yeah. Zert, what's up? How you doing? Zert is here. You're gonna need dentures soon. That's all right. I don't even have teeth. So you got a big grin on my face.
I'm ecstatic to catch you live. You're awesome and Foamy has entertained me for years. Thank you.
I'm sorry if this is your first time here. The robot's got a problem with living live.
Bagels chi.
All right, at least it only said once. Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. Thank you.
Had an interesting week. 3 weeks ago, I gave notice at the day job. After spending 2 weeks doing interviews, the boss man offers me a $500 a month raise to stay. So here I am again.
Wow. Dude, oh my God, dude, that is some good news. Finally, good news, Fabio. Small Birdie, thank you. Wesley, thank you for the host. Blast Action, thank you. And Fabio, congratulations. It's very rare that a boss realizes, hey, this person is completely competent. We should probably give them more money because everyone we've been interviewing has been terrible. Good for you. No, man, that's a rarity. Congratulations, dude. That's a good chunk of change, man. You kidding me? Let's see. What's up, everyone? Rose Gaming, what's up? Not home at the moment. Had a blast at Monster Mania Saturday. Monster Mania. I want to go to one of those. Stay away from tap water and cheap vaccines. Wesley, what's up? Hope Cat AVI is okay. Should be. Always use a filter jug for tap water. Removes the chemicals in water, picks up the pipes and any dirt. Tastes way better. Yes.
On a happy note, there's a 4.5 pound taco for $13 in Corpus Christi.
What? All right, stream is over. I'm going to be in Crypty? No, that sounds better. Corpus Christi doesn't make it Corpus Crypty. All right, we have to invent a new town called Corpus Crypty because it's a crypt. And the whole town is shaped like a coffin. I got to go get a burrito. How far is it? Damn it. All right, after the stream. Let's see. Down to a little less than 100. Hold on. Down to a little less than $100 is my name, trying to earn money somehow. And lo and behold, my student loans are due miraculously. My student loan payments are now due 3 months after leaving school instead of 6. Yeah, isn't that the way life is? It's like, oh yeah, let's do no. Oh no, we want it now. Wait, what? Why is education so expensive? Hey, you want to be smart, that's going to cost you. Wait, what? Don't you want me to be smart for the sake of society? Not really. Doesn't really benefit us financially. That's it. Zombie Snow White. No note. Just a bunch of bagel cheer B-days. All right. Happy B-day bagel cheers. Thank you. I want to go to Corpus Christi. I need a 4.5 pound taco in my life. Yes, I think we all do. There it is. Texas chili country. Wow. 5 pound taco. I would die though. I would die because that's literally it is heavier than I am, you know? And I can only bench press 2 or 3 pounds of coffee, so it's like that could kill me. Okay, I think I'm starting to like this little couch arm table. Yes. What should I food? Something consumable. Something that is delightful to your palate and brings a smile to your face.
Seeing Pauline with iced coffee makes me want an iced coffee, but our iced coffee mix we have isn't decaf.
Boo.
R.I.P.
Boo. Decaf. I'm not a big fan of decaf though. Really not.
All for the new town. When do we break ground? XD.
I don't think we would actually have to break ground. I think we build it underneath and it slowly raises up like a zombie. That would be cool, you know? That's how you get Corpus Christi. It's just one little entrance that actually goes down to an underground dwelling where it is night all the time. And there are really cool clubs etched into caves. That would be great. I don't know why I said caves like that. I said caves. I don't know. You could have a literal bat cave. Bring back the goth clubs. Come on. Okay. That would be so good. Dude, underground city just for like the dark-minded.
There's also a 3 pound cinnamon roll in San Antonio.
Why? Why is everybody making this giant food nobody can physically eat? My God, there are people starving in other countries and we're worried about whether we can have a 30-pound slice of pizza. I don't understand. Oh my God. You know, it's like, well, why did you climb the mountain? Just to see if I could do it, that kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. So isn't there like a 10-pound donut as well? Wow. Still learning first bits.
I'll bring the dark energon.
Dark energon. We need all the darkness. That'd be cool. I wonder how we would all function as a society. I would hope for the best, but somehow I think people would just get on each other's nerves. Let's roll
because
intro.
of Texas and we can.
Yeah, I figured. Isn't that always the excuse? Everything's got to be bigger in Texas. Let's have a 5-pound burrito.
The weird thing about cancer cells is when the cancer cells grow, they skip stages for normal cell growth. Think about it like this. Your body is a car factory that makes proper cars, while cancer makes cars that just slaps random parts together and sends them off and hopes no one is the W.
Wiser. Well, that's being a jerk.
Planning on binge eating an entire bacon pizza.
Oh, I haven't had bacon pizza in like at least 17 minutes.
We have a thing called scenic drive and there's elephant ears that are bigger than your head.
I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want elephant ears. Where's the rest of the elephant? I don't know. That's a little creepy. Just random elephant ears on the side of the road. Oh my God. It's like, I spy. What? Dude, why are there elephant ears on the side of the road? I know. Anyway, where did I leave off? Oh, thank you. Depression is kicking my butt today. At least I have Pum'Kin Guy to cheer me up. Ghost Panda! You know what? Seriously, just pull yourself out of that. Nah, man, depression's like this big boot on your head, and it's like, you stay down. And I'm like, now get off me. I will kill you. I will give you the attack of good vibes right in your toe. And it's like, oh, man, yeah, that hurt. And I'm like, ha! Good vibes prevail. Get out of here. I'm just saying, man, that's how I handle depression. Get angry about it. What?
I loved my community collage. They never check ID, so if I wanted I could go right in and use the library and computers. Well, that was years ago, so things might have changed.
Yeah, I guarantee you they will tackle you by the time you get to the front door. Nah, man, when your old college, man, dude, they're just like, who are you? I'm like, and I know you're like, well, I used to go to school here and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to check the, because they have a continuing job board over there where you can literally, doesn't matter how long ago you graduated, you can still go there and look for work. Freelance work, for art. No, they don't care for us. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe stop carrying me around and be like, hey, look, it's Pum'Kin Guy. Don't you know me? Kind of thing. Creeps people out. All right. Thank you. Luann cinnamon roll is so good. I don't have any cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls is more of a fall-winter thing for me, so I don't usually have them in the summer. Same thing with chocolate. I try not to eat chocolate during the summer because it's not very summery. I can't afford travel. Why are you doing this to me? Nah. Everything going so far? So far, so good. So far, so good. So far, okay. It's a dessert, not actual elephant ears. Really? Thanks for the follow. What is it exactly? Because I've heard of bear claws. I've heard bear claws. And why are we naming, like, desserts after parts of animals? It's like, yo, give me 2 goat hoofs, a bear claw, an elephant ear, and a lion's tail. And you're like, my God, it's like going on safari with a lot of sugar. It's so weird. Lobster rolls. Here we go. Yeah, save that for I think like the first or second week in September. There's the lobster roll truck coming.
Last night I made lobster rolls for dinner.
Lobster rolls. No. On a Sunday there is going to be a food festival where you live, and what we're probably going to start to stream a little later. So instead of 12, it might be like 1 or 2. Depending on all the food that we eat and how long it takes us to get our fat butts home, but we're gonna try to actually participate rather than last time they had the food festival. We had to basically end the stream and run to get Dawn a lobster roll. So I think we will preemptively get Dawn a lobster roll because she has one like once a year. It's a treat. Lobster rolls. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. It's pastries. I know it's pastries. There's also tiger bread.
Are all mad here.
Don't be mad.
7. The full list of the deadly sins is complete. Insert evil laugh here.
7 moons. Why are they deadly sins? Because every time you do them, you still live. You know? Other people may not, but, you know. And 1 a month is okay. Okay. Thank you. Lobster rolls. Back to the PC. Now that there's also tiger bread. Why tiger bread? Lobster rolls. Let's see. Oh, no, hold on. Powdered sugar covered flattened pastry thing. Is that like a Zeppeli? Like a really big Zeppeli? You had one in Mystic, Connecticut that it was like literally advertised as the largest Zeppelis like on the planet. Something like that. They were very big. They were huge. A lot of powder. We ended up getting covered in powder. It looks like we walked out of a cocaine factory afterwards. There was just like so much of that powdered sugar everywhere. We're like brushing it off. We're like, oh my God, it's everywhere. You know, especially right around the mouth, underneath your nose. Cops were looking at you weird. And you literally had to hold up. You're like, nah, man, Zeppeli, a lot of sugar, powdered sugar, bro. You're like, all right. There's Dragon Tails, which is a ball of fried mac and cheese. What? Elephant ears are made out of other same substances as funnel cakes. Oh, okay, there you go. But made like a pancake instead of strands. All right. Now I get it.
Welcome, my unstable friend.
What's up? Is it no? No! Cartographer firm. Thank you. Why not? It's 1 moon. Thank you. Prime sub, yes. All right, where are we? Cheese. Bring a lot of Tums. So hungry, but food is too hard. I do have a ramen cup here. This looks like everyone's go-to. It's like, oh, food is difficult. Beep, 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 beep. Ding. Okay, I'm all right. I'm good. Sometimes you ever just have a bad day and you don't even want to do that? And you're like, oh, you're just like slamming your hand in a closet looking for something.
Good morning, PG, Pauline, and chat. Had a hectic and mildly irritating week. My professor for Intro to Biology decided to take an extra day and a half to finish writing the syllabus and then post it. Had the audacity to hide the link to the program we need in a place we wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know where it would be, and then acted like it was normal. No other teacher in the school pulled this mess. Big ol' rage. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I would say power through it, because you're always going to meet one incompetent schmuck in the educational system. So, education system? Whatever. If I had better teachers, I'd be able to say it right. So there you go. Just get through it. My God. Thank you. Elephant ears is also a paint. Plant? Oh, no, plant. Why did I say paint? Dyslexia. Okay. It's also a plant. I have one. Really? Now we know why all teachers don't teach at their graduating school. The school know that they are what they know about the subjects.
Cold brew coffee bot says drink coffee now.
I did it. Get out of here. Little creepy girl. All right. I will drink more, though. What? Fried cactus strips. Or also fried cactus strips? Dude, that sounds dangerous.
That story reminded me of my worst night of work in retail. Just was leaving the walk-in freezer. In the middle of the temperature shift sweats and someone busted open a few bags of super fine flour near one of those massive floor fins and I end up getting fully dusted in it.
Oh my God. Oh dude, that that is terrible. Oh, that's like stuff you'd only see in like a comedy or something, like comedy movie. Like, oh. Ugh. No, man, you can never get it all off. You have to shower, wash your clothes, and it's such a pain. I didn't even feel like making ramen. I just have cereal. Well, cereal seems to be more work, right? I mean, with ramen, you just kind of, if you get the microwave cup, you just like, beep.
Speaking of food, I get to go to the Ren Fest here in Michigan this weekend. Pretty excited for it. Should take my mind off all this medical stuff going on with me.
Yeah. There you go. Distract yourself. That's the best thing to do. I say if you're sick or something, what you do is you do distractions. They say video games are very good for distracting from, pain, ailments. Of course, unless you have carpal tunnel, then that's kind of counterproductive. But, in general, it kind of gets your mind off of it. You focus on something else. Good for you. Ren Fair. They should have a Ren and Stimpy Fair. Does anybody even care about Ren and Stimpy anymore? Happy, happy, joy, joy? No? Okay. I like that show. Doritos and Dew. Dorito Dew. What? What? Cold brew coffee. What? Drink coffee. No, okay. Onion rings sound good about now. Why? Everyone's just mulling about what they should be eating. I would like some chicken nuggets. Okay, how about that? Chicken nuggets. Angela Walker, what's up? How's it going? PC apocalypse. Powdered sugar. The herpes of the baking world. That's pretty good, actually. Because, it does get everywhere. It's like glitter. It's like the craft version of powdered sugar is glitter. Just gets everywhere. You see it days later. If I eat cereal, does that make me a serial killer? Oh my God, I made it to a Wednesday stream. It's my lunch break. Lunch break for Mega Man. That's good because we were just talking about food. Hope you're eating something that's good. Thank you. Powdered Toast Man. How come they never really brought back Ren and Stimpy, but they brought back, Beavis and Butthead for another season a couple of years back? Right? They didn't bring back Ren and Stimpy. Why? I know there was that DVD with the mature cartoons on it, but that was kind of mediocre, Then I had a hamburger on a Teller roll bun. That was really good. Lucky I hadn't had a hamburger forever. I want food now. Yeah, this is going to be one of those streams. Recovering from a system shutdown. Hope I am not repeating a donut. What? No, you're not repeating nothing. You're right. Chen didn't show up. Hold on. I can vouch for Pum'Kin Guy's statement that there is incompetence in the education system. When I was a high school student, I had to teach my own science class because my teacher refused to do it. Oh, that's good. That's what you want to do. Didn't Dawn have to do that too? She had to literally read to something. She was so far ahead of the class. The teacher was like, hey, can you help this kid learn how to read? And she's like, isn't that your job? And the teacher's like, well, yeah, but I got to deal with everybody else. You do it.
At least it was not powdered sugar, or I would have had to throw the clothing away. Once sugar gets wet, it never comes out of fabric.
Never. Ever. We know that because we still have stained shirts with powdered sugar on it. Yeah, you might want to, buy some new thrift store clothes then. Yeah. That was a fancy shirt that you got for $3. They did bring back Ren and Stimpy on TBS. That was what the DVD is from. Oh, okay. TNT.
I plan on going to my town's 4-state fair this year. It's been 6 years and my family used to go every year. It was some of our happiest memories.
There you go.
Did you watch Disenchantment yet?
I haven't watched nothing. I haven't seen nothing, see? I didn't see nothing. No, what? Did we even watch anything? No, we were too busy watching people speed run Dark Souls yesterday on some benefit thing they were doing on Twitch. And then we watched some Gamescom stuff, for trailers and all that other, Oh,
1, 2, 3. Pennies from you to me. Thank you.
Pills eat time again. Watching mail tracking to my place has shown things lost going through New Jersey, so I am worried about the mail I send out your way with photo paper mailing labels. Hopefully the safe made it there safely, but it might still be too soon.
Yes, and it's already on the way back to you. And we taped down the return address because it looked a little bit falling offy, So yes, it's on the way. No, we sent it out yesterday. Give it a couple of days, you'll get it. And Jersey's always got a problem with the mail. Jersey. What?
Repost. I repainted a doll to look like Pauline. She just needs a coffee and she will be ready for shipment.
Yes.
I will make it a nice package.
That is nice. Thank you in advance. Dude, that's so cool. Dude, I almost want to see it like right now, but I don't want to spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't send any pictures. I don't see. I want to open up and be like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. Why is it attacking me? Oh, it's cursed. Thank you. Oh, no, I'm excited now. I'll save it for Christmas. Maybe Christmas. It could be a Christmas gift. Dun, dun, dun. Bill Hicks, what you reading for? Hold on, where are we going? Oh, God, I messed up it. You secretly hope Jones is Bill Hicks so that he lives on. No. Interesting thing about that Jones guy, and I am actually someone with a far-reaching presence other than mine and your squirrel, actually mentioned the one of the people from the ACLU, the free speechy thing. Hold on.
Halloween gift.
Halloween gift. Okay, that works. I'm fine with that. No. ACLU. This is important. Thank you. No, the dude was just like, hey, doesn't anybody realize this is very dangerous to start banning people from your platform for speech? I found it interesting. Again, I'm not a big Jones fan. He's entertainment to me, not like news or lore or whatever you want to call it. But no, because, people want to know about this. But it was interesting that somebody of that, I would say, stature and influence is finally like, oh, yo, bro, you keep banning people from all these platforms. You're basically denying free speech, and that's very dangerous. And then he got into this whole thing about basically all these places not wanting to deal with controversy because it might hurt ad revenue, and yet them being the largest platforms of free speech, that them shying away and banning from it is just detrimental to all of society. Thank you. That's what I've been saying. That's what the squirrel's been saying. Nobody wants to listen to the poor little Pum'Kin or the little irate squirrel. So, we'll have somebody in a position of power mention it, and maybe something will get done. Probably not, though. I watched a horror movie, A Quiet Place, hour and a half with about 1 hour of dead silence. Maybe you fell asleep. New graphics card. I'd have a conversation with the principal, arguing with the teacher in my computer class because she wasn't teaching the correct terms and was failing me for knowing them. What? God. A Christmas gift. Christmas. Was good though. Was good. All right. John Tilda, what? What fruit? There's a fruit. I'm a fruit. Leave me alone. Dun. Hi, Pumpkin Guy. You're awesome. And be careful. I might try to eat you. No, don't do it. Brandon, no. Brandon, don't eat me. It's good to see the what? That's an odd term. It's good to see person step up on free speech. Yeah, watch that though. Good morning. Yeah. Oh, no, that's right. SPLC. All right, that lowercase does make it look a little, yeah, okay. Literally, because that's how I caught it, because the text is so small, and I'm like, that's an odd phrase to be thrown out there. All right, I'm glad you clarified. Thank you. I was like, bro, come on. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying now. Yeah. I got it. Did it? Can there be a Pumpkin Guy plush at least for the month of October? Yeah, dude. Plushes are too expensive to make. They're too expensive. We've looked into it. It cost to get about 1,000 of them made, and we probably wouldn't even sell that many. It cost about $10,000 at the bare minimum. Because we were gonna try to re-release the squirrel, but again, it's a lot. It's a ton of money. So bare minimum $10,000, and I'm like, oh my God. Even if we did a Kickstarter, it was, so Timmy's still alive? I don't know. Haven't heard from him in a while. I bet I'm starting to worry. You should worry. You should really worry. Anyway,
Politics aside, the outright blanket banning of all of InfoWars videos / pages on YouTube / social media sets a worrying precedent for other controversial figures / channels.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Basically, and what's so dangerous about the Jones thing is not only was it Twitter, it was like Facebook, or no, he's still on Twitter? I don't know. But it was Facebook, YouTube, what was the other one? Was it Instagram? Oh no, iTunes. iTunes got rid of all their podcasts, Spotify. That is dangerous. I mean, all these outlets where you're trying to not only make a living, but, voice your opinion. It's just like, what? And now comes up to an interesting thing where if a company has a platform for free speech and essentially corner the market on free speech, essentially, should you have to adhere to technically terms of service of those companies who are now be able to dictate what is actually said under the guidelines of terms of service for free speech? So that is a scary thing, because other than that, what are you doing? You're handing out flyers on a, street corner. I can see Jones just sitting there and be like, hey, go to my website and blah, blah, blah. That kind of thing. It's very scary if you think about it. No company should have all that power. I'm just saying. Just letting you know. Anyway, take my money. Okay. Piece of for Pumpkin Guy plush. I have the squirrel. It's like, I have the squirrel. Good. I'm sure everyone's got the squirrel by now. I hope. Damn. What? GoFundMe. GoFundMe. We'll do a Kickstarter.
Your bits give me power.
Yeah.
The odd part, the bands were within 12 hours of each other.
That's what I'm saying. It was like somebody at this place was like, hey, bro, we're going to get rid of this Jones guy. You want to do that too? Yeah, we'll do it in 12 hours so it don't look suspicious. All right, let me get to the guys on Facebook and I'll see what they want to do. Okay. Hey, Facebook, you want to get rid of this Jones guy? He's got a big mouth and, politics. Yeah, okay, we get rid of him. It's like, what? That is something I would legally look into as a coordinated effort to stifle somebody's speech. And again, I'm not defending the person and his views because I think he's personally, I find him to be a little, that kind of thing. But again, as just a form of expression, whether you agree with it or not, I don't know. I really don't think any of it should be stifled. There should always be an outlet for everybody. And I know people argue, well, he could go to blah, blah, blah and blah, 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 but who's going there? Where do you get your message out? That kind of thing. It's very, very tricky. Very tricky. Anyway, so the question is, why not start your own site or do something else? Yeah, but it's a little tricky again. How do you reach people if the major platforms everybody is on in the entire planet, you can't reach those people? That's the worrisome thing.
I had a teacher that was fired mid-semester. For 2 weeks, we didn't have a teacher. Then, the teacher that replaced her didn't really teach anything. He just gave us something to copy and paste the code and send it back to him. We learned nothing. A waste of money.
Yeah, that's when you request a refund. My God, what is the point of that? Dude, the education system is broken. He's got a rant on that coming up, so, prepare yourself. I know, right? Demonetized. Meanwhile, the Paul brothers are still all over the web. Yeah, well, Yeah, the thing is, man, it's like again, it's like the message. It's you may not agree with the message, but for people living in America, literally the one thing we should retain is freedom of speech, even if you're a total idiot. Like, have you seen some of the Twitter crusades happening? How come nobody banned everyone complaining about the Batwoman casting? Oh, they're not blah, blah, blah enough. Dude, get out of here. That's something you should get rid of because that's just total crazy individual ignorance in a way. You know, at least the Jones guy, you can kind of just pass him off as entertainment and be like, yeah, he's playing a character in a way, and like, rah, you know. But you can't rile people up these days. You can't rile people up. That's a form of controversy and whatever, fill in the blank. You know, whatever excuse they come up with. You can get copy strike on YouTube, even if you're within the law, single party consent because of their rules. Yeah, I know. It's always something. It's always something. I also understand this crazy thing for free speech. The bans took place before a trial started in Texas between him and Sandy Hook victims' parents, right? Yeah, because he did some kind of defamation because he was like false this, whatever. And of course the parents are all ticked off. And hey, you know what? From somebody who lives in Connecticut, you over there, yeah, I would not say it was made up. Okay, we've seen a lot of people very upset. It's like, amen. Where did I leave off? Hold on. Which is why I'm only following John on Twitter, a few others on Discord. Right? There's only a couple people. That's the other thing. I wonder, Discord. We're going to have to survive on Discord if that happens to us. Discord, and then they'll ban us there. But we're not bad. We're not even very controversial. We just talk about topics. But, you know, again, terms of service are very broad and subjective, as it were. Paul Logan should have helped change the YouTubes. Yeah, well, you know, I know it's like it's the money is king thing, so nobody cares about the speech implications as long as they're generating that green. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know, free speech only benefits you when apparently you raise enough money for it. You know, though it didn't affect the Jones guy because he had like millions and millions of hits on some of his videos, and I'm like, that guy should have been rolling in it. But you know, I guess YouTube was just like, no, we don't want it. We'll make it up by demonetizing that squirrel. Oh man. SJW perspective, offenses equals hate speech. Yeah, it does seem to be that way, you know. But, you know, we've talked about this ad nauseum. I don't really want to get on it because over here in the corner of my eye, there's a tiny little cup of coffee asking for drinkage. Let me drink. That was good timing. Good for you. Huh. Oh, yeah, Jones was giving out addresses and had followers being arrested for harassment. See, now that's where you're just like, bro, what are you doing? That's where it is. It does get kind of creepy. So as in an instance like that, thanks for the follow. That should definitely warrant a ban of at least a month. You know, and be like, dude, all right, you better learn your lesson. Do not mess up again. But, you know, if you keep at it, then you do have to take some kind of action. So it's like, it is a sticky situation, and I'm not super legal minded. So, you know, there you go. I don't know. Factory chores, too. What? Factory chores? Can we talk about Titans? Oh, my God. Hold on. That was weird. I had this burp welling up, and I didn't want to just, you know, do it in the mic because that's rude. Am I the only one that just doesn't burp in people's faces? Nah, man. Usually, like, even if I'm in public and I got a burp, I'm just like, I do like a silent burp and kind of breathe out the side of my mouth so people aren't getting the wafting smell of like 5-day-old hot dogs. Brandon, what? I don't get why people want someone with experience but won't hire someone to give them experience. Yeah, that's a catch-22. This is why everybody lies on their applications. So then everyone who gives you a job can go back to it and pick apart your application and be like, look, you didn't really have this experience. You lied on your application. We could fire you whenever you want. Hey, you're taking a pay cut. Literally. I don't know. Grand conspiracy. To be real about Jones and what that was his fans and had nothing to do with him personally. Really? You can't control fans. I don't know. Manson had a pretty good job of it, right? Chucky Manson. I don't know. He had a kind of a Svengali effect on his fans. All right. Well, he's dead now. Good. The fact that he ordered his fans to do it is different. Oh, if he did that, then, again, I don't keep up enough with him to even, know what the actual situation is. I just, when I hear somebody like that gets banned, I'm just like, well, that's odd.
Hot dog? When was the last time I ate a thing hot dog?
Hot dog.
Vintage.
Ew, vintage. Oh, dude, gassy pop. Come on. Old school. What's that? That was like season 1, right? Oh, my God. Yeah. That's why they hire people like me. Yeah. And Rant, hello. Haven't worked long enough for good pay, but worked long enough to train people. Don't you hate that? Like, hey, I know you're kind of new here, but you seem to know what you're doing. Hey, we hired this other guy here. Why don't you just show them the ropes? And I'd be like, why? Why would I want to show them the ropes? Are you expecting this person to hang themselves? That's wrong, man. Yo, new guy, I would get out of here as quick as possible. This guy wants me to show you where the ropes are so you can just hang yourself. I mean, that's wrong. What kind of manager are you? Dude, go, run. I'll create a diversion. Hey, manager! Oh! You're still here. What are you doing? Just got to show you the ropes. All right, dude. Come on. Let's go to the ropes. Apparently, you're too stupid to live. I'll show you exactly where the ropes are. Oh, that was a real story in my mind. Well, Manson's cult was a special case. Yeah, but he didn't have control over him. Might not be real. I get the feelings, though, and he apologized for that, so I don't see why it's still being dragged out into this big thing. Yeah, I don't know. Admit it. Aim to win in your dreams. Oh, God. Oh, give me coffee. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just a little addicted to this coffee right now. Dude, you had like 4 cups. Don't roll your eyes at me. Rant. Oh. Ow, I hit my head. That hurt. Judah! What?
Oh, coffee, you lovely black liquid with your exquisite taste. I cannot live without you. The liquid of the gods. Dark gods.
Dark gods. I know why they gotta be dark. Why they gotta be dark? Thank you. Where did I leave off? It wasn't a cult, it was a magic bus. Magic bus. Yeah, like the Who song. Magic bus. Going off a cliff, killing everyone. Okay. Yeah, I hate training new people, but looks good when the higher-ups come for a watch. Oh, I don't know. There's been a few times you had to like train somebody and you just showed them all the bad things to do. Like, hey, if you ever want to shoplift from their place, here's what you got to do. You got to keep an eye on that camera. But your blind spot is right here between this area and this area, okay? So if you're going to steal anything, you do it right here in this tiny little area here. It's a blind spot. They don't know what you're doing. You could be blowing your nose or, fiddling with some papers. But, other than that, they will see what you're doing. No, seriously, you always scope out the security cameras when you get a job. Allegedly.
You bits give me power.
Okay, I'm gonna go chance it and get an iced coffee even though I am not supposed to have caffeine XD.
Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, man, if you're not supposed to have caffeine, don't do it. That's a legal thing. You're not legally allowed to have caffeine. No, go get a decaf somewhere. And if you can't make one, then maybe make an iced tea. Yeah, but some teas got caffeines. Can you have milk? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Somebody said you can't have coffee. The only thing left for me is water. Ah!
Training for new employees 101. Run while you still can.
Run while you still. The exit's this way. Go. No, man, that was the worst because he used to work at Toys R Us. Remember Toys R Us? Yeah. Okay. And he had to train like seasonal people. And everyone thought you were nuts for leaving that place because they were being belligerent and whatever. It's like, no, man, you're making decent money. My crew made decent money there. But anyway, you're like, you know what? This place is going to go out of business eventually, so everyone can go bleep yourself, and then you just took off. And hey, you weren't wrong. All right. Now officially, every place he's ever worked at is closed down. Yes, I know you have a trail of dead retail shops in your wake, man. Ridiculous. Yeah, blind spots are here. Is Evie Dimmy in here? No, I don't think Evie Dimmy in here. Evie Dimmy not here. The gods must be dark because they truly know how dark the coffee must be. I don't know. It's a little presumptuous, assuming only dark gods can figure that out. How many times did you steal? Dude, how many times did you steal from your job? Allegedly. If you had to come up with a hypothetical number of how much stuff you would have taken from your workplace, what hypothetical number would that possibly be if it was a thing that you ever did, but clearly did not? He shrugs and says, maybe a lot. I don't know. Enough to pay the rent. Okay. Allegedly. Anyway, don't take from your job. You inevitably get caught if you don't know what you're doing. Anyway, get chocolate. Decaf. Dun, 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 dun. I knew where the blind spots were. They often left the door to the security office open. Yeah, exactly. You just peek in there and you see it like, all right, that camera does that. That's a good thing with having an attentive eye for detail. You know exactly what everything is doing all the time. Awesome. John, you can have milk, right? What was it? Tomatoes that you said you can't eat or something? No, we can pretty much eat anything just as long as it's not very acidic. So, and even that, it really kind of depends. Certain things bother us, certain things don't. It's a mystery right now. Yeah.
I accidentally walked out of work with about $9,000 worth of equipment the other day.
Oops, yeah. Sorry. I don't know where this, giant computer came from. It's just, no, I meant, I was just, I was absent-minded. I was just walking around with it and just ended up in my car. I'm sorry. No, you can take it back. It's fine. I see. I quote-unquote stole stickers because the campaign ended and we had an unused roll of them. It's not like sticker campaigning against re-election, blah, blah. We used other time to give term limits and all. That's weird. Finally made it to, what? Home, resuming stream. Yeah. I've allegedly taken dozens of chicken nuggets as a teen. Yeah, I probably would do that too. I'd be pocketing those nuggets, allegedly. One day when... No, I mean, the statute of limitations over on all that, right? All those places are out of business. They don't exist. One day we'll go through the itinerary of allegedness. Tums, my dude, that's the answer. Tums. Don't be an idiot and steal 50 cell phones from mail parcel at post office and sell them. Yeah, right? Yeah. Don't put one under your name. That's a federal offense. And the IRS is going to take that illicit money. Yeah, that's like one of those weird things. Yeah, if you're ever going to steal anything, don't do it from the post office. They will kill you. God. I actually wouldn't really steal anything. There's not much material stuff anybody really needs, People, I think, generally now need, like, food and stuff, Go to a thrift store. Get stuff cheaper that way. It's better. When I worked at fast food place, it was not stealing. It was quality control. There you go. Oh, I have to test these nuggets to make sure that they are delicious for our customers. Yep, these are delicious. I should check this one as well. Now let's check these fries. Yes, these are quite delicious. I'm glad I've, done my quality control for this half hour. And, let's get back to cooking. Dude, you don't realize how fat I would be if I worked at a fast food place? Oh, my God. But then the managers would be like, hey, Pum'Kin guy, I've noticed since you were working here, you were like... You're a very thin, in shape sort of pumpkin. You're about a pound, maybe 2 pounds, and you're about 50 now. So there's been a shortage of nuggets and burritos, and we're just wondering if there's a correlation between the two. How dare you! I have a glandular issue. That's it. Twitter crusade. Hashtag body shame by taco makers. Oh, this quote unquote authentic Mexican restaurant is accusing me of taking all their, I want to say meat nuggets, but that just sounds weird. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. Okay. Here in Colorado, you just filed the right papers to sell. Really? There you go, man. Everybody move to Colorado and sell your relaxing wares. Like, literally. Like, Bloody Angel, if you're still here, just make little hookah things with your woodworking and just sell them over there. Ghetto nuggets. Pumpkin Guy's lost his mind. I don't lose my mind, man. What are you gonna do? As the joke goes, the bulletproof glass in a post office is not to stop the bullets going in, it's to keep them from coming out. Yeah, right? Dude, you know what? Not for nothing. I've seen what they have to deal with, ourselves included. There are just... I am really surprised there aren't more postal incidences. Fat Pumpkin Guy would look like an orange and black striped beach ball with nubs. Yeah, pretty much. You blow me up, I'd be like, see if I can do it. I'd be like this. I'd be like, hey, guys, what's up? Be Fat Pumpkin Cartman. Colorado is lit, quite literally. They're gonna eat ya. No.
At Monster Mania, I met and saw a lot of people. I met Rob Schneider, Chandler Riggs, Nick Castle, and 3 WWE Hall of Fame wrestlers. I also saw Bill Moseley, Sid Haig, Eugene Clark, and the con ended with a massive thunderstorm that made the power go in and out for the last half hour. Lol.
That's pretty cool. That's spooky. But dude, Sid Haig, man! Captain Spaulding. Oh, God. No, he was good in Spider Baby as well, and that was really, really early in his career. If you've ever seen it, go see it. It's also got Lon Chaney Jr., and it's actually an excellent little weird film, actually. Very strange for its time period. But you can definitely see the influence that it eventually gave Rob Zombie and stuff like that. Hold on, I need a tissue for my nose. I tell you, the humidity is just messing with my sinuses, man. Back when Hot Topic was good, I goofed and walked out with Iron Maiden CD. I returned the album 2 or 3 days later. I looked at an employee, and both times the security alarm did not go off, and he was like, "What the beep?" Yeah, I don't know. It made security tags always made liberating a little bit more difficult, you know. But there were workarounds, especially if you knew somebody at the place that worked that had a demagnetizer. But generally, it's like not something you should really do unless you have a demagnetizer. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. When was the last time you were in Hot Topic? I know, right? Hands up in the air. I don't even know. What? I know. We should go back and see what it looks like. What does it look like now? Does it still have its spookiness, or has it just been? Last time we went, we were a little dismayed because it was all Doctor Who, Kanye West, and a wall of Funko Pops that had none of me. I'm just saying, we'd be really good at bringing back that good old Hot Topic vibe, but I don't think that's quite fashionable anymore. It's not great for general consumption to be dark and gloomy, you know? What the? Dun, 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 dun. Given the orange, wouldn't you be more like Kenny, who is muffled? Yeah, people, they've seen my Kenny impression, right? Yeah, I'm not doing that now. Okay. My mail is what Greeley like. My mail Greeley lacks a Hot Topic. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad. I make Hot Topic great again. That's what they should do. You know? It has Japanese blind boxes. I don't like the term blind boxes because I feel like if I open it up, I'm going to be blinded. You know, like, hey, here's a blind box. Oh, acid in my eyes. No. You know, that's what I worry about. But I know what they are technically. It's just I don't like the term. And I don't like not knowing what I'm buying.
Any interest in Soul Calibur 6?
If I could play fighting games really well, yes. But what have we been playing? Dawn booted up BlazBlue. BlazBlue, for like the 360, because we found it in a GameStop for like $2. She is not good at fighting games, and I told her, don't play this. It's going to hurt your hand. She's like, I want to try it out. And, yeah, 5 minutes in, her hands hurt. And what? The Persona Arena we played. I just like the hand-drawn art. That's all I want. Like Skullgirls. But yeah, we'll check it out. But
that's BS. Hot Topic is all about dark and gloomy.
Where? I don't know how they're... I want to say, I don't know if say, because, you know, dude, he's in Connecticut. So in the Connecticut Mall, there's a Hot Topic, but it's not, I mean, the interior is dark, but they generally don't have like a lot of shirts and paraphernalia. They have like Marilyn Manson shirts from the 90s. And I'm like, yeah, I had this when it came out in the 90s. Thanks. I don't need a rerun. But, you know, it's kind of like they have like a dark section, but it's not, I don't feel like it's as chock full of darkness as it used to be. It's like dark light. It's like yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Maybe that just is, you know, based on, you know, their research of the surrounding area that it's like, let's put some more, you know, Doctor Who stuff, some more anime stuff and whatever. But very rarely do I see super dark things on there. You know. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Nearest mall is over an hour away. Yeah, we're like 40 minutes away, I think. We have a Hot Topic and a Spencer's almost right next to each other. Yeah, that's, our mall does that as well. It's pretty good. Hot Topic only sells shirts, some belts, and a wall of pops, and some smaller trinkets and cheaper piercings. At least the one I go to, they don't sell the pants and stuff like that they used to years ago. They have a lot of, I would say, weekend warrior goth outfits hanging from the wall, but yeah, I wouldn't even say a lot. I'd say a handful. You're awesome and amazing. Oh, Brandon, thank you. There's a 20-bit thing for that to pop up, just in case you didn't know, because we had to kind of tone it down a bit. You're awesome and amazing and important to the fans. Please keep doing what you're doing. You do because you make us laugh and smile when we need it. And Pumpkin Guy, you're funny as heck. My depression and anxiety has been at an all-time low. Thanks to you. I bet you do the same for others. I can't out-talk, but I appreciate that. No, man, if I can help it, somebody out of depression, yes. You know, at least have it at an all-time low. All-time low. That's the name of a band. Just letting you know. Thank you. I saw a Hot Topic recently in my life, and it was weak. No spikes or nothing. Here in Washington with the Funko store, I could go in and throw foamy card coats everywhere until they get the hint. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Because that'll be on a watch list. Spencer has the spikes here, though. Oh, yeah, Spencer says
You're not
some
crazy,
stuff.
just different.
I love you, my sweet little pumpkin. Thank you for all the fun.
Blackthorn, thank you. It's what we do. It's what we do. Thank you.
I must depart as the other half wants McDonald's. We'll see everyone in the Sunday stream if I can make it.
Yeah. Pizza Baron. Going to make it days. Thank you.
I want to go to an Oktoberfest, but all the ones in Texas are family friendly.
Oh.
I can't get drunk around kids, and flying to Germany isn't an option.
Oh, come on. Who is an Oktoberfest that's family friendly? What the? Why would you do that? Hey, everybody, come over here and try all the beers at this family-friendly Oktoberfest. Wait, what? No, you can't get drunk, so you're going to get a ticket, and when we stamp it and you have one beer, that's all. So choose wisely. And it's, what? Well, we can't make a spectacle in front of the kids. We'll leave them in the car. But it's 90 degrees out. I'm willing to take that risk. You can't joke about that. Don't joke about that, Pumpkin Guy. I'm doing this in a comedic form, so just relax. Don't joke about it. Do you think that... Well, let's see. Then, the person who left their kid in the car was probably, drinking too much and just was absent-minded. So, if anything, blame the person who did it, not the actual instance of it actually happening. You can't joke about it. I'm not joking about it. It's a very serious thing. Why are you considering this a joke? Some part in your back of your mind finds this funny and humorous. I don't know. It says more about you than anything else. But you shouldn't joke about it. Mm-hmm. Look at me.
There is nothing wrong with insanity when you see what normal is.
What she said. Thank you. Desktop Adonis. Desktop Adonis. Fancy. Thank you. Let's see. Where do we go? Oh, where did I miss? Must have... No, got that. Yeah, John, weren't you in Hot Topic back in the day with Foamy or just online? No, we were actually in the shop. No, you had your Foamy merch in the shop in like 2004 or something like that? Literally over a decade ago. Stop being cool when you left. Just saying. That's when they dealt with edgier material. Now they're just like, well, you don't think it's going to, target demographic,
So my dad sometime last night went out to go get me decaf coffee, my favorite too, Seattle's best portside blend. Must have seen I was out. My parents are the best.
There you go. Awesome. Thanks for keeping coffee on hand.
The only issue I've actually had with goth culture is being mistaken for being goth. I'm not goth, I'm colorblind. My eyes literally can't perceive some color in the spectrum. I've even been told that colorblindness is very goth. Sigh.
What? Who does that? Why would you say, colorblindness is very goth, man? What? Oh, man, it sucks. Oh, man. Yeah, for the older people in this crowd, you probably know that goth today wasn't what it was 20 years ago. It is a completely different... I wouldn't even say beast. I would say adorable anime-esque kitten that has dark tendencies as opposed to being an actual beast. So, yeah. I don't know. At least darkness is flourishing in one form or another.
You bits give me power.
Yeah, the power.
I bought my first Foamy Someone Should Stab You in the Eye with a really hot French fry t-shirt from my Hot Topic Bagels Cheer One.
Thank you. That's cool. Thank you. Dude, making those Hot Topic sales a decade ago. Hey, they do Oktoberfest with all the beers in brats. Never been too many people. Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing that. Nerosa, what's up? Haven't been able to watch Pumpkin Guy in ages. What's up? It has your sweater. You have your sweater. The only issue I've had with culture... Well, oh, no, that one. I read that. Hot Pockets parody. Sings. Where are you going to shop? Hot Topic. Or should be like, not Gothic. What did I just hear? Who the bleep said that the kids from South Park? What? Kids from South Park? Oh, the goth kids? You conformist. They're funny. Dun, dun, dun. I really miss Newgrounds. Newgrounds goth is the best. Yeah, what's going on in Newgrounds? I know we just post and just peruse every once in a while. We don't have time for the flash games. Is what limited ed foamy card cup. Sketch. That's not the mic cutting out. That's my voice. I'm just trying to do that. Naturally framed proudly on the wall. Framing it. Frame it. Thank you. Goth was different. It is now since I was a kid. Oh, yeah, dude, it changes. But everything evolves or devolves depending on your perspective. My God, look what happened to punk. Like from the 70s just to the 90s. You went from like, the Ramones and Sex Pistols to like Blink 182 in just a span of 2 decades. And it was, oof. It's a different creature altogether. Wildfire Road Warrior, how's it going? How are you doing? I'm here, so I'm doing okay. If I am here, I'm alive. So that's good. Family friendly Oktoberfest. What the bleep is that? That's like Renaissance Festival going full Disney. Yeah, right? Everyone dressing up as little Rapunzels and whatever. Oh, God. It'll happen. I really like to go to a Ren Fest, but it's not very family friendly because they have like all this stuff and there's fighting and the jousting is just scary for the children, but they do love the horses. I'd like them to see the horses without the jousting. Get out of here before we decapitate you. That's the response I want. I want the guy with the black hood coming up with the giant axe and be like, it is time for you to leave and take your smaller children with you, or they're going to be even smaller with the swing of this axe. You know, I mean, dude, come on, seriously. Also, I blame Twilight for the goth culture being dead. That is a fair point, actually, because whether you like it or not, as culture goes, it literally made vampires more mainstream than Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire.
There is nothing wrong with insanity when you see what normal is.
Turning these off. Rose Gaming! Thank you. Thank you again. No. It definitely did commercialize vampires, and that was kind of like really bad in a way because it like just dragged in everybody who never had anything to do with any of that whatsoever. They're just like, that's when it was more emo than goth. It was like they were, oh, I don't know, I love you, vampires, me, that kind of thing. And there's a big difference between goth and emo, and if you don't know the difference, then you should look it up because it's important. Been to a Disney Ren Fair. It sucked. Really? AFI. There you go. I don't mind AFI, but I don't consider them goth, I feel like goths lost their identity with Hot Topic not selling dark stuff. Yeah, but that's the thing. If one's identity is based on commerce, then that's kind of scary. Where people think they're goth because they went to a Hot Topic and bought like a frilly dark skirt. They're like, oh, I'm goth. And it's like, that's so weird because that's not the subculture at all. That is different. That's more of a commercialism culture than a subculture. And again, it's like I don't really try to push people away from it. It's just I would invite everybody, as long as if they don't know about the whole, subculture and whatnot, that they kind of don't assume that they are just because they're there.
I remember in high school I had a black classmate who every day came to school in a black hoodie, baggy pants, and wearing at least 4 spiked bracelets on both arms. And I still wonder how the hell the school did not write him up on the daily.
Oh, because that would be discriminatory, I don't know. But good for them for getting away with it for so long. But no, as subculture things, thank you. No, even if you're not part of it, just, appreciate it for what it is and, make the effort to learn about it a bit.
I love what you do and I appreciate your insights, even though I don't always agree with them, but I do appreciate them as I do at different perspective, and I'm so excited to be able to catch your streams for once.
And thank you for being open-minded to different perspectives. That's the important thing. They're not like, you're wrong, get out of here, close, that kind of thing. That's good. That means they're open-minded. And that's what I want, open-minded people. Yes, they do exist. There is proof. What? That's proof. That's proof right there. What? No, I want a plaque on their wall. Open-minded person with their name on it. Okay. Thank you. 95 bits. Buy a sewing machine. Emo killed goth. No, I think it just, there's some spillover, but it definitely separated it a little bit more. And then you have different types of goth, too. So there's the kind of goth crowd that's like into the, I would say European goth, kind of the the kind of Satan thing and all that other stuff. And they got really, really dark. I just don't associate goth with, like, my personal interpretation of it is more about, I would say, music, lifestyle, and stuff like that, as opposed to associating with a darker religion or something like that. But, those people have their thing, so it's like, whatever. I'm fine with that. It's like metal. Like metalheads. There's, you have black metal, regular metal, metal light. It goes on forever, Just as long as all the genres can get along and respect each other. That's the important thing. And then there's going to be somebody like, that's not very goth to you. And who are you to decide? Who are you to decide? Well, I'm Peter Murphy from Bauhaus, so. Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. Sorry. Meanwhile, there's somebody like, who's that? Oh, God. He's open-minded. Get him. Yeah, punks and goths aren't suicidal. I don't know where that came from. You ever hear that? Oh my God, no, man. Dude, back in the day when you were like, your little whatever, and it's just like, you're suicidal. No. Punks are angry, and just goths generally have quite a disdain for humans in general and its culture. But, they never just like, oh, I want to harm myself. Maybe they'd like to harm other people, but yeah, it wasn't about a self thing. So it's weird. Jack Black, goth tried to kill the metal, but it failed. It was shot down. Yeah, but metal isn't really metal anymore. It's more, yeah. And then there's a whole debate there, but I'm going to get coffee. Though Tenacious D are coming out with a new movie. If nobody knows about it, I'm just letting you know because I noticed some Tenacious D fans out there. The D! They're coming out with a movie. I really hope it's good. Because I didn't really care for their last album, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that all the good material is going towards this new movie. New movie! I want to look up and find out when it comes out. I think it's October. Good time. Maybe that's what I'll go to the movie theater for. Yeah, I'll venture. I'll venture to the movie theater to see Tenacious D. What? You hold that thought.
Bandai Namco released 2 trailers for Soul Calibur 6 yesterday. Terra as DLC, one of my favorite characters, and the story mode called Libra of Souls. Also bringing back character customization, but the game got pushed back a week to October 19th.
I remember Soul Calibur being very jiggly. I haven't played one in a while, so are they still going to be jiggly? Have they improved the jiggle physics of those games? Because I remember just not being able to compete competitively because somebody would choose a female character, and I got distracted. Now, I am only, I was going to say human, but that's not right. What am I? I am only a supernatural entity with eye sockets that wander. Anyway. There's a Goths have a realistic perspective on humanity. Few others do. I know, that's so sad, right? Gojira. Yeah, I want to see the new Godzilla movie, too. Thank you. Anyone else? What, happy that autumn is finally on our doorstep? Yes. It's almost here. A little bit. We got to get rid of all this green crap in the background. And then, we can bask in the colorful glow that will be, I would say, orange, I guess. I don't know. I was going to try to say something clever, but no. Jiggle physics, my new favorite term. That's what it is, man. Dude, you know how many copies they sold on jiggle physics alone? It was ridiculous. It's like the person would take one step and everything was just, flopping around. And I'm like, dude, if this was real life, they would have to be under scientific scrutiny to figure out what's going on. They don't adhere to the laws of physics. I don't understand. Yeah, who wouldn't want to be the scientist examining that? All right, we're just going to have to stare at you, lady, all day and just, kind of pick apart your jiggle physics because it's ungodly. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. Well, you're the one defying gravity, so you know what? That's it. Wow. Anyway. Pumpkin spice latte season. It's also upon us. Like there's a date. August 27th. Pumpkin spice. Whatever. It's usually artificially flavored. I'm currently choking. What? Because why? Why is this smoke thick? Stop that. Speaking of Godzilla, anyone watch Shin Godzilla? No. You're a male. Yeah, I guess. I don't know if I identify as... Could start that now. Oh, God. I'm a non-binary pumpkin. I don't generally identify with other pumpkins, but, you know. Whatever. You know, you can't joke about that because there are people that... Oh! I personally loved Goths and emos at my high school. If you need someone to just rant to and they listen to you, just find one of them. Well, that was at my school. Might not be common. Yeah, no, generally they have a good ear for rants and blowing off steam. So that is true. At least from my experience. Yes, Halloween and pumpkin carving. Here we go. Stab the pumpkins over and over again. That's what I learned. You know what Halloween has taught me, that every human is a little Norman Bates when it comes to dealing with pumpkins. Because like every time they just every year it's just you know, and just these poor little carved up pumpkins with the seeds spinning down the drain. Duh. You know, and then I'm like here with that scene with just the dead eye just hanging on the floor. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, they zoom out, right? Okay, zoom out. So I got to start here and then zoom out. Props to Janet Leigh for not blinking during that. There was a little twitch. I saw that, but, you know, it was a long time to not blink. Why is eggnog only available in winter? No idea. Because Washington is covered in the smoke from the fires. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Fire will do that. Nobody's been talking about that, really. Everyone's worried about California.
So from your videos, what do you consider yourself, a realist or a nihilist or a little of both?
What did we say this last stream? We're logistician. We just deal with logic. That's all. And that confuses some people, apparently. It does? It really does. What do you mean you're being logical? What do you mean you can see both sides of the story? There's only one and you have to agree with it. If not, you're against us. Well, I'm trying to be logical about this. You can't be! Well, why not? Because it's not logical. Yes, it is.
Have a great day and good vibes to all. It's time to go to work. Frown, wish me luck Sunday, and watch out for the collages at Blue-Eyed Lady Devil.
That was just a gibberish at the end. Speak clearly. Thank you. Try to enjoy work, and I'm sorry you have to go. But, you know, life. Life happens, and it requires money. I hate that. That's why I use foam craft pumpkins for all my jack-o'-lanterns. Save the pumpkins. Yeah, but at least we're biodegradable. You know, pumpkins are biodegradable. A lot of people make the foam ones. It's like they don't realize it's not. But then you can just drag it out one year and save countless pumpkins. Think of all that food that's being wasted. Anyway, I don't know. But the pumpkins get personality through the carving. Not like you have one uncut.
Disdain or most of humanity is a correct identifier for most goths of the 80s and 90s. I was there. I know.
I was there. I know. Yeah, disdain for humanity pretty much is, you know, that is 80s, 90s, and that's kind of what I identify with, frankly. Because, I don't know, humanity could be so much better if they just get out of their own way. That's literally all it comes down to. All the bickering and stuff you see on Twitter and Facebook and all that other stuff, just get out of your own way. Just, like, literally, and I say that on an emotional basis. Everyone reacts emotionally now instead of just thinking. So if you can get out of the way of your own emotions, you're set. But until then, humanity's doomed. Yeah. Sadly, most can't, what? Being an adult. Boo. Most can't adult worth a damn. True. Attempting to have logic is illogical. How dare you? What's the lunchtime agenda? Why's it got to be an agenda? Everything's an agenda. I can't even tell people what I'm going to eat anymore because they're going to be like, how could you eat that? You're encouraging eating burgers. Yes, I am, because they're delicious, in my opinion. In my opinion, some burgers are delicious. Some of them are terrible. I don't know. Whatever. Not getting on anybody about it. Oh, God. How many pumpkins does it take to change a light bulb? None. They just have a 6'7" girl do it for them. I can see that. Dude, I'm not changing no light bulbs. Are you kidding me? Especially those spiral ones. They got mercury in them. Did you know that? Just letting you know, those little spiral, yeah, the hold on.
I think we've come too far away from basic philosophy of questioning everything, but that was my takeaway from growing up in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, nobody wants to question anything. They just believe what they read and complain about it. Did you know that blah, blah, blah did this? How could they? Twitter. Oh, sorry, retraction 2 days later, but we've already gotten all the hits for people seeing. People don't even realize it. You guys are being manipulated just so they get hits.
Does anyone else cringe when they hear certain things like I identify as? Just be a human and deal with reality.
I know, right? Forget the labels. I know, but being a human, I don't feel like I should identify as a human because humans are bad, and most of them, they are very intolerant, and I think they should all die. It's like did you just hear yourself? Do you hear yourself? Yes. Okay, are you thinking about what you're saying? I think so. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Just no more Twitter for you. Literally, I think that's what needs to happen. I think every parent should be monitoring what your kids are complaining about on Twitter, and if it's just something nonsensical, you basically take their phone away for a couple of days. Like, oh no, this was a stupid retweet from something you didn't read the whole article about. Well, here's a little thing about logic. Read the whole article and then comment on it. I'm going to be taking your phone for the next 3 days. So that's your life lesson in getting the whole story before you comment on something. Isn't that like, Logic 101, get all the facts before you comment on something? I mean, my God. I love how I get foamy for what? Maybe I lucky duck. Mercury and light bulbs. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thanks for reminding me. Thanks for the follow, too. No, you know, like the old incandescent light bulbs. It's like, oh, we got to get rid of these because they're so bad for the environment. Ew, get rid of these things. I'm never going to get through this.
Why not just have a logic and IQ test for Twitter before you join?
Yeah, because that'd be work. And besides, Twitter's just going to take all that data and sell it to advertisers. Allegedly. No. All those energy efficient light bulbs that are like, the corkscrew looking things that are going to be so much better as energy goes. Yeah, apparently there's a little bit of mercury in every one of those. So, that's going to be real great for the environment. Hey, we don't understand why this landfill is 90% mercury. Oh, really? You don't? Well, it must be all those light bulbs that they replaced with perfectly good light bulbs. Oh, we're going to make it more energy efficient. Skip the corkscrews, go straight to LEDs. Trust me on that. Nah, man, a lot of people don't realize that. And if you break one, you got to be very careful on how you clean it up. It's flipping terrible. Thanks for the follow. I know someone who came out as a chair. What? Absolutely, okay, dude. That's up to you. What? They came out as a chair? They identified as a piece of furniture? Maybe they just like having people sit on them. Well, depending on who it is, I'm not going to judge. Anyway, LED or best. IQ for the internet, period. Wouldn't that be interesting? Like before you could, like when the internet first started, if they actually, gave people a test as to whether or not they could actually use it, that would have been great.
That is the other thing about today's net culture. People want to be first to comment on a trending topic, so they can look like they are in the know when they are not, at all.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, oh yeah, I can't believe that. The first ones to comment on it because they're like, oh, I was there when it first started trending. And yeah, you're also the first one to agree with it. That wasn't a whole story that wasn't even true. So what does that say about you? It says you jumped to conclusion based on the one headline you read that literally had 3 question marks in the title. Person did blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, I totally agree with this. Meh. Yeah, stupid fill in the blanks. Meh. And it's just like, you didn't even read the whole article. I don't know. I would rather be late to the party and have all my facts than be first and the dumbest, I mean, but that kind of, I don't know. Nobody notices you when you show up late and you have all the facts. They notice you when you're screaming at the top of your lungs and you're the first one in, right? Like, I can't believe this. What? No! Everything you complain about is wrong. I know I'm a little late to the store, party here, but I got all the facts and figures and stuff like that. Nobody cares. I was there first. Yeah, but you were complaining about something that didn't even happen. It was just like a whole editorial about what could happen. It's not even a real thing. I don't care. I'm offended by it. That doesn't make you right. You're offended by something that doesn't even exist. But it could, and I'm angry about that. Why don't you worry about it when it happens? Because nobody would notice me then. All right, we're done here. Let me get some coffee. That better be fair trade coffee, you pig. It's not, okay? It is partially brewed with discarded babies, okay? You can't joke about that. I can, and I did.
To borrow an old adage, the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Yeah, but the squeaky wheel also gets replaced. That's what you should walk away from that. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. Yeah, squeaky wheel gets replaced. Okay, especially in the disposable manufacturing we have these days. Remember when you could get a pen and just buy refills? When do you ever see those? Yeah, exactly.
How do you like your steak, Jim? I love a good rare steak. Meat should still be bleeding on the plate. Slap it on a plate and I better still hear it moo.
We generally don't eat a lot of steak because we can't get good steak around here. I would like to go to some place where there's a master steak chef and say, you cook a steak the way it's meant to be cooked and bring it to me. That's what I want. I don't know. I would like to have good steak that's actually good, but I haven't had steak in probably a decade just because the last time we had it, it was terrible. Ugh. I don't even know how I like steak anymore. I identify as a human. Do I get a T-shirt? No. Identifying as just a human is not a trending thing. So it's so common. Oh, they just identify as human. Oh, really? They're not a non-binary, cisgender, blah 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 blah. No, they're just human. Oh, that's so gross. Should we give them a T-shirt? No, it's just human. That's so gross. So gross. Ew. I'm not talking to them. You're gross. Literally, that's the internet. What?
Would you try bison? I think it's just as good as steak, if not better in its own way.
I don't know. I don't know any place around us that actually has bison. We just like literally where you live, everything's like, we got burgers and fries. That kind of thing.
It is fair trade. I fairly traded my hard-earned money for it.
Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah, I fairly traded. Actually, this is not fair trade at all. I stole a bunch of this from the fill-in-the-blank tribe that picked them by hand. So, it's actually free coffee at the expense of humans. If you really want to be belligerent about it. Oh, man. I don't have cable and I am not on Facebook. Both things have definitely made me happier human being, less and less angry fodder. Yeah, dude, seriously. No, man, when we started cutting down on the internet. So like everybody on Twitter, Facebook, we're still doing our posts and stuff and we're getting our, your cartoons out there. But generally when it comes to like trending stuff, we do not participate because it's like literally seeing a schoolyard fight break out between a bunch of kids over a ball, and the ball just happens to be the topic of choice this week. And we're the ones just sitting there by the fence just saying, I can't wait till this lunch break is over. I'm so tired of recess, man. Man, I actually really wish there was some structure in my life. I can't wait till we get back to math class. I have to deal with these idiots all day playing with a ball. They're fighting over, literally, they're bludgeoning themselves over the head over a plastic ball. You guys are idiots. You were that kid in school, frankly. You were just like, my God, I cannot believe I'm stuck in this troglodyte-infested Neanderthalic hellhole. It's 4 more years. Thanks for the follow. I have to run now. It was awesome stream as always. Mary Poppins, thank you. Off they go with their umbrella. Kangaroo is actually on par with top-notch beef. Kangaroo? What? It's a meal that has a kick to it. Ah, yeah, it's terrible. I just had to put it out there. It's like a shark meat. Shark fin soup has got a bite to it. Ah, yeah, okay. Anything else? I identify as a meat popsicle. I'm a meat pop. You know, I would like, here's the thing. If you ever find an individual who, and I'm not just saying like your average person who's like, all right, no, I kind of identify this way, whatever. I'm talking about the preachy ones, and you guys out there know who I'm talking about. If you say you identify as a particular thing and you are dead serious about it, but the thing you identify about as is like something ridiculous, like I want to say I identify as an endangered marsupial, right? Hypothetically. And you're dead serious about it, and you can explain it in a logical way about how, you know, society's really bad to certain people like you, and you feel like you're an endangered species. Well, that would be logical people in this day and age. But anyway, whatever. Endangered species, marsupial, whatever. And you can have a legitimate, almost argument about it. And somebody says, well, that's just stupid. Can you just throw that back at them and be like, well, you're being very intolerant? You know, and go through that whole rigmarole.
Hi, my name is Connor. I am the android sent by Cybelife.
How's it going, Connor? I hope you can say live or alive. That's the only requirements I have for replacing this robot, is the ability to differentiate between the two. I would like to do that. Endangered marsupial. I identify as an endangered marsupial because blah, 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 society, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, you can't identify as an endangered marsupial, not really myself. Well, that's very close-minded of you. Who's to say that, you know, that kind of thing. Just go on and on and on and on. You know how they love their circular logic, so. Apt way to describe the BS trending items. Yeah, seriously. Go on. Grind garlic into some soy sauce. What do we, there's a recipe there now. Why is there a recipe there? I have 2 million friends. Like, oh my God, I have like too many friends. I'm so awesome and so many people like me. But how many, like 20, do you actually know and talk to? If that, you know? I mean, like, okay, we have technically a lot of followers on, and I'm not saying a grand amount, but, you know, we can only talk to so many, and that's why we do this, at least. So at least, you know, just be like, oh, dude, look, there you go. Kraft is here. Give us logic homework. There you go. Your homework is to be logical. That's it. I don't know. I think like Instagram people, I don't know how many things they're actually responding to. And a lot of those people with a lot of followers, they have media handlers, you know, like social media handlers. And they're just like, oh, yeah, I'll respond to this person. And they respond to everything under the guise of being this whatever celebrity they're supposedly representing. That's very false. It's false of them. I don't like that. That's how I felt too. I changed my mind to no longer identify as I now identify as a rational human who is sick of this stupid world and its people. Rogue Alchemist, yes. That's the thing, man. I don't know. But you're not identifying as something trending, so I don't think people are going to care. You have to be trending. You have to be trending now. I can't identify as a supernatural pumpkin because I am a supernatural pumpkin. I have to identify as blah, 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 blah. So I guess if you want to be popular, look for something that's trending and identify with that. I don't know. I really wish people would just identify as being part of the human species and then just move forward. Oh, really? You're human too? Yeah. I used to identify as something else, but I realized under the umbrella of human, we can all get along. Really? I did that too. Thanks for the follow. That would be great, right? You imagine how much we would progress as a human species if we all actually considered ourselves humans and not keep constantly separating themselves based on labels. And that's the whole thing. Doesn't everybody within those genres want to get rid of labels and everybody be treated equally? But you can't do that if you keep separating yourself according to labels. Well, I don't like this label. Well, you gave it to yourself. What are you talking about? You know, it's like, well, I feel this group should have their own special place on campus away from fill in the blank people. And it's like, wait, you're literally encouraging segregation. What? What is wrong with you? Oh my God. I don't understand that. We've progressed so much, and then like in the last decade, we have taken a giant step back. Like literally, I feel like we were just, crawling out of this evolutionary sludge, and then somebody just gave us a Spartan kick back into the deep end of illogical thought. And I'm like, wow, what has happened? Holy crap. I have it somewhere. Yeah, but we're gonna be like, we can't talk about this all day because then it gets depressing. I was putting human under race on every census form I ever filled out, and this is way back in 1980s, right? And nobody got it, right? What race do you identify as? It's like, what are you born as? It's fine if you identify with a particular species of human, but I mean, what are you naturally? What you were born, Italian, German, et cetera, like 2% Middle Eastern, right? What do you identify as? Human. Person? Okay, yeah. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, come on, man. It's so tiresome. And again, I've said this on numerous topics. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and you see the foolishness behind all this, and how society reacts to it, and we're all just shaking our heads, man. We're doing oh God, just how is humanity this dumb? And it's just like, it keeps going on. You're wondering when it's going to end, and I don't think it ever will, because everybody likes to have that individualism that is fine, but it ends up separating each other. The whole point of having different cultures is to meld them all together so they're all getting along and learning from each other, but no, we got to have our own identify as fill in the blank, here, and then we got to have these people here, those people up there, these people over there, and it's like, please, what are you guys doing?
You bits give me power.
The power.
Well, as humans, we want to have our own individual circles and things that we can congregate together over. Is that probably why in an age of dissociation, because of the ability to go through electronic mediums such as the internet, that we've had the rise of the labels and identify
as things that don't make logical sense? Hey, that's maybe I don't mind people identifying, like, I always go back to genres of music. Like, you're a metalhead, you're into hip hop, you're into soul, you're a punk, whatever. It's a particular genre of music, and that is very derivative of, one's mental state at times. So it's just like, that was the good thing about record shops. They housed all of those genres of music, and they all got along, and they all had their shot on the playlist.
Too many humans, stupidity spreading fast because of that.
No, I don't think it's the too many humans things. I think it's the too many tweets thing. But all the genres of music got along fine in the record house of life, and that's what the umbrella of humanity should be. Is like the record store that actually house all the little musical subgenres. I know it's a weird, antiquated kind of analogy, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know, man. It's just like, ugh. No, I thought something moved back there. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Super Saiyan. It's seriously depressing. What? That's the whole thing, man. But everybody's not bad, because we're all getting along here, and I don't think we might be a little bit like-minded, but we're all different in our own ways. So it's like, we all get along, and it's just merely because we've kind of dropped all those illogical labels about ourselves. Fine, we're a little goth and dark here, but it's not a big deal.
Good vibes to all.
Exactly. See? And most people will be like, well, if you were really goth, you wouldn't have good vibes. And we're like, well, who's to judge? My God. The whole good vibes thing is just get people up to par with everybody else and be like, yeah, good vibes. Try to be a little bit positive, even though it's a dark, gloomy world. There's light at the end of the tunnel. It's just, you got to get through all the people blocking that tunnel. Just please get out of the way. I got to go to the logical light. Ugh. All the music genres got along great on my burned CDs, right?
I'll take being a mega busting robot than a human any day right now. Tech is already taking over the world now anyway. So why not become a robot or cyborg?
And people are going to complain about that. You know, then you're going to have those people who are going to be like purists. It's going to be like Deus Ex, where there's going to be those like, you know, cyber people who have like little implants and whatever. And then there's going to be like the pure humans. They're going to have that, right? And they'll be like, well, you're like a robot. You're not even human anymore. And we're going to do that. I'm like, well, man, I have every right to identify as Skynet, so why don't you just leave me alone? Yeah, but it's not, you can't, and then that's just going to be another whole war. You know, it's just, God. What, sometimes I do identify as Skynet, and I just want to obliterate everything, but I don't do it. Thanks for the follow. Oh, man. Anyway, run them over. Good vibes. Don't take life too seriously. It's not like you will get out of it alive. That's pretty good. I like that. Put that on a shirt. No, that's the whole thing. Maybe people should realize that. You know what? Just chill, relax. Relax. See, be goofy. I knew you were doing that. Okay. Life, it's a vicious cycle. Yeah, but you only get one cycle, so. The iHuman by Apple. I wouldn't want that. If I had to have an operating system, I wouldn't want it to be an Apple operating system because I know I'm never going to get an update once.
I try to see the world in a way that makes sense, well, to me at the least. Yeah, I try to see things in black and white, but in truth it's mostly in grayscale.
Everything's in gray.
Mark Twain said never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience.
Mark Twain, we're still learning from you. I love that. No, but the thing is, I think you can always beat out stupidity by getting them angry enough to either punch you, and then you get them thrown in jail, or they'll just get fed up and leave. And I've said this before, I will argue every day of the week, all day.
What's up?
What is up? My blood pressure! No, usual stuff. How's it going? What's up? Thank you. Stamp. The iHuman, overpriced and cannot do bleep. Yeah, I'm a little dismayed with Apple's everything. Dude, literally, I plugged an old iPod into my computer and iTunes had to download a component to allow it to work. It's like, oh, wow, you've broken out the Smithsonian antiquities of Apple. Hold on, we're going to have to download a separate piece of software to even recognize this relic, this iRelic. And I'm like, what? I just got this at a thrift store for like $10. Just recognize it. No, we can't do that. We don't even recognize these things anymore. Hold on. Let me get somebody else over here to give you some software for that. Oh, here you go. Now it works, right? It's like, what? Shouldn't it just be plug and play? That was their whole thing. Make it easy, Apple. Don't make it a whole thing where it's like, oh, we don't, what? You still got an iPod? Oh my God. Wow, dude. Hey, Steve's, look at this. This guy still got an iPod. Really? Wow. That's amazing. Do we even have software to run those anymore? I don't know. Let's go through the archives and see. No, we got iTunes, old iTunes, and iPod. Oh, there we go. iPod. Which version is that? No, it's an iPod Shuffle. Oh, God, a Shuffle. Really? You bought a Shuffle? Hey, even at a thrift store. What are you, stupid? Nobody supports those anymore. Let's see. iTunes Shuffle. You got software for that. Yeah, I guess. Is that 32-bit or 64-bit operating system? I don't know. It's old. It's probably 32-bit. Yeah, I would assume it would be. But, sometimes we update things, but very rarely, right? I mean, how's your old iPhone doing? Broken, right? Yeah, it doesn't work? Yeah, that's why we don't update things. You got to buy a new one. Let's see. Let's get the iPod Shuffle. Just going through this thing. There we go. Here we go with this. Well, this is the last bit of software we have for it. It's on a disc. Do you have a CD drive? Because it won't work. You can't install it otherwise. CD drive, yes. And we're going to have to charge you $80 for that disc, by the way. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm sorry. Just, the cost of these CDs are so expensive. So that'll be $80 for this little downloadable content thing for your thing. You got to put it in the CD drive, which we have them here. We do have CD-ROM drives here. You can purchase They are only Mac compatible though, so you have to put this in a Mac. I'm using PC. Oh, wait, give me that disc back. Let's see. See, iPod Shuffle for Windows. That's strange. That's very strange, sir. You're a strange man with your little shuffle. Let's see. The Windows operating system. All right. I'll keep looking, sir. I know this is very important to you. Let's see. No, we have it for Linux. That's okay, but Windows, you say? Like on a building? Yes. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Wow, it does exist. Windows XP. Here you go. It's a disc. This will be $150. Okay, because it is not our native operating system, so it's more expensive to develop for. So here you go. Here's your disc, and that's not going to work with that CD-ROM drive that you got. So what you got to do is you're going to have to order from our shop a special Mac Windows compatible CD-ROM drive to get that to work. Can I just run compatibility mode on Windows? Oh, did that operating system have something like that? Yeah, it does. It's a very ingenious sort of thing. So all the old software I actually buy actually works in newer versions of Windows. Well, how do they even make money then? I mean, that's the whole point of upgrading your operating system is to, make everything obsolete and have people rebuy it. Yeah, well, Windows really doesn't do that. That's so strange. I don't even know how they still exist as a company. Just boggles my mind. Well, we'll charge your, Apple account for the $750. Whoa, what do you mean $750? Well, our exchange here was technically falls under tech support. I'm sad to say, and you don't have the Apple Care program, so that's going to cost you a little extra. So it'll be about $700. And I really hope you enjoy that iPod Shuffle you bought for $5. I'm gonna go see what other crazy old software we have for this. Literally, this is how I imagine the Apple people right now. I really do. I know that was long-winded, and I'm sorry about that, but I had to do it. Anyway. Relic, really? Hey, Apple, it was released a year ago. I know, that is like Stone Age for Apple. Oh, this is almost 36 months old. 36 months? My God. Wow. Oh, I feel really bad for you. You must be poor. And it's like, what? No, because I didn't want to spend another $1,000 on a phone. I'm not poor. I'm reasonable. Oh, well, that's not our target demographic. So, yeah, we're going to have to charge you $700 for the text. Oh, God. Yeah. You took the train home 2 weeks ago. Wow, that must have been a fun train ride. No, he took the train home. The whole train. Very smoky in there. But, makes the trip more pleasurable. Weeks ago, 4-seater. That's a lot of token right there. Let's see. There's a guy that walks.
I think it's sad that when I listen to your music and get ads even on inappropriate bagel but not on your less violent cartoons.
I know, right? It's so weird. The content is very arbitrary. Content approval. I don't know. We've had the same episode in standard definition and the HD versions we've been posting. Same cartoon, same content. Only one is HD, one is monetized, one is not. Zero consistency. Yeah. All right. Did you see the great pumpkin photo I tweeted you yesterday? Oh, God. No, we didn't. But we got it yesterday? No, we don't. We're not a daily Twitter person. We do it like once a week, if that. We try to retweet when people we know are streaming and stuff like that, but we can't even do that all the time. Well, that's the problem with the closed system. I know. Why don't they just make it accessible to everybody, man? I really wish Apple would just be like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. Because all the old software we had for the older Macs that we used for art when we first started out. Literally, we got another computer, and then when we learned all our software that we spent a lot of flipping money on back in the day didn't work, we're like, all right, Apple, we are done. We have not bought an Apple computer in almost 17 years. almost 17 years, we have not bought an actual Apple computer. Except that one that we found in a thrift store, the giant monitor one with the built-in computer. And we literally only do that in case we want to rip a disc that has copy protection on it. That was a real big thing back in 2000, but apparently the Mac version of iTunes can just go right past that. I don't know, but it jacks up Windows for some reason. Dun, 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 dun. It was funny as hell. But literally, that's unfortunately Apple. I would have walked away mid-sentences when he started talking prices, right? Well, that'd be $700. I'm out. Somebody find me a Linux store. Yeah, man. Repoint's pointless, but I think it was missed. The actual software patch was a combination updated identification tags and description software, so newer license and encryptions can be decoded and let you play the songs. Well, la-di-da. Wouldn't be an issue if I could use FLAC, okay? But Apple lossless is our thing, and it's just a FLAC.
Thrift store finds?
Yes, thank you. Let us speaking of antiquated things, let us delve into the world of physical media, which we did find some of. So we're going to do that, and then we'll probably wrap it up because now we're at 222. And I haven't seen Ibidimin, so I don't think Ibidim is streaming, but I think Sakura is. But I'll have to check, see if we can raid them. But give me a minute, because I'm going to get something for the throat, which is starting to act up because I've been yelling at Apple for about 25 minutes. Then we'll do thrift store finds. So change the screen, and then everybody get up and move around. I'll be right back. Oh, that was quick enough. That was good. All right, thrift store finds. What did we find? We didn't find a lot of stuff. It's really weird. The donations for thrift stores kind of comes and goes. Sometimes you have good weeks. Sometimes you have bad weeks. Sometimes you have bad months. And since it was like really hot where we live for the last month, a lot of people weren't cleaning out their garages or attics and donating all their cool stuff to the thrift stores. So we ended up with, let's go. Now we're keeping this out here because it's spooky. Most people know I've gotten kind of sick of the Beatles, but look, the Beatles collection. It's the early stuff. The Beatles? That's right, we can revisit the Beatles and hear all the greatest hits like Help and I Love You Do and whatever else they do. You know, that kind of thing. And the Beatles are kind of hit or miss for me just because, like I said, I appreciate their historical value and all that. But I got to say, everybody has played them out to the point of me wanting to vomit. So, you know, it's been a while since we've listened to stuff by them. So we're going to go back and try to revisit. And we will also, boom, revisit this one. Literally, we found both of them at the thrift store. So somebody got rid of all their Beatles' greatest hits. And these are a little tricky to come by now. So it was a good find. Booklet's a little jacked up, but this has got when they hung out with Ravi Shankar and they were like, you know, kind of thing. So they're like, oh, we're all on drugs now and we're going to make more interesting music. We're not just a boy band anymore. We're high on hallucinogens and my guitar is crying. It weeps. Literally, that's what it is. And Caveman, the bits thing are off. Make sure they're off. Oh, God. Quick. Ha! I did it. I always forget the alert. All the time. All the time. Okay. So there you go. I can't fault any of your arguments. Okay, that's good. It's good to know. I read that. Thank you. All right, the next band we found, this is for the 90s. They were kind of considered a one-hit wonder. Harvey Danger. They did what is this? Flagpole Stigmata, whatever. The album in and of itself really isn't bad. I think this is a re-release because I don't remember them having digipacks back in the day. So it might be a remastered thing. We haven't listened to it to, analyze the soundscape of things. But there you go for $1. No, the Beatles were $2 because it was double disc. Double disc. But there you go. It's another thing. Now, one of the weirder things we found, bring it out. And you're gonna laugh. So let's get the Beatles out of here. All right, the Beatles are gone. Bring out this weird thing. This is, for those who out there who know me by now, I like weird old crap, and this is the weirdest and oldest and probably crappiest thing I've found recently. Literally, Gene Autry, The Phantom Empire. What the hell? I read the back of this. This is the earliest example of literal westerns, like pew pew westerns, being mushed together with science fiction. So, from my gathering of the description on the back, a bunch of cowboys find a phantom empire deep underground filled with crazy robots, at least for that time period. This is going to be a big WTF kind of visual experience, I think, because it is just such a bizarre thing to do back in the day. But I guess cowboys were cool back then, because Gene Autry was a cowboy, I think. It is so weird. It is so weird. Like I'm very interested because we got to see that other old movie. What was it? The Blonde Savage. It was just hokey stupid. I know it's probably from the same era, maybe a little bit later, but this is going to be a historical kind of, what were they thinking? It's like Cowboys and Aliens with, Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford, but only like 100 years earlier. All right, bring out the other one. Still Sealed. There you go. Talladega Nights. I don't know why we got this, but it is sealed. And apparently it was, I guess, given out with the PlayStation because on the back it's like, oh, on PlayStation, watch Blu-rays. Woo, that kind of thing. And it's labeled not for resale. So I think we're going to have to open it and watch it because we have to really adhere to those, warnings. Okay, the next, which you'd be really surprised that I didn't have the upcoming thing in our collection already. But we didn't, surprisingly. We just never got around to it, and mostly because I don't like giving Disney money. So, we did. We found Hocus Pocus. It's on DVD, and, we got it for $1. So, you know what? Disney, I didn't give you money. Look at Bette Midler, though. She's so derpy on that. She's like, derp. Hocus Pocus. Apparently, it's very, very funny. 10. I think they were paid off for that review. Allegedly. So there we go. That was basically it. We didn't do a lot. We spent like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, what, $7, $8 on stuff. But I haven't seen Hocus Pocus in quite some time. And 'tis the season. I wish they had the Blu-ray, though. I don't want the Blu-ray. But I don't want to give Disney money. They got enough. Disney should give me money. Disney, give me money. I'm advertising. No, I don't have to preface this with this is not a sponsored stream. They know I bought this at a thrift store. This is not a sponsored stream. God, no, because somebody's going to be like, oh, let's see. I wonder if Disney actually gave them money to put Hocus Pocus out there. No, it's a dark movie with witches. Why wouldn't I have this? I don't know. Why wouldn't we have this? We didn't want to give Disney money. Okay. Thrift store finds, yeah. What? Jip and Disney, one disc at a time. All right. Let's go back to chat. Let me get out of here. All right. Okay, now we're back. Okay, so that was thrift store finds. Again, it wasn't a lot of stuff, but my God, dude, when was the last time? When did we see Hocus Pocus last? I know it'll be fun to rewatch because we're starting to get into that seasonal feel of ooh spooky. I'm already dreading that it's going to be over sooner than expected because it's going to be like, oh my God, Halloween, yay! It's going to be like a month of fun, and then it's going to get ruined halfway through because of the impending overspill of Christmas and all that other stuff. But we should have a media blackout and just block everything that says Christmas on our Twitter feeds and Facebook and everything. Just concentrate on the holidays that matter. I would sell that Talladega Nights disc myself. Focus, Hocus Pocus, good song, good band. Sarah Jessica Parker was my favorite of the three. Oh, favorite witch of the three. Yeah, I have hazy recollections of it. I haven't seen it in a while, so I got to rewatch. It'll be fun. The fact that we're getting Hocus Pocus 2 is amazing. Didn't they come out with a book? Like the sequel to Hocus Pocus. I think it was a book. I think I saw it at the local library. I didn't pick it up because, the first one's not in my fresh in my mind. Hi, Wick. Wick David, what's up? I would not have it because it is Disney. Enough said. Hey, I bought it at a thrift store. You can own any Disney merchandise you want as long as you're buying it used and they're not getting any money. Oh, man. No, the disc is in excellent condition, so, somebody took care of it, No, I'm going to find a Blu-ray one day. I'll do it. It's a popular movie that most people, end up parting with eventually. And try Birdemic, Shock of Terror. I have a useful site to recommend. It's called, fakemusicgenerator.com. It makes random instruments that can be downloaded as MP3s and MIDIs, and they're totally free to use wherever you want. Thank you. I will be using that in about 15 minutes. No, I didn't even know that place existed. Fake Music Generator. Hold on. Write it down. Don't screw with me. Yeah, if we could read your handwriting later, we'll go to it. Thank you. No, that'll be useful. Because sometimes you get bored with, creating your own music. Wouldn't you rather just press a button and just have music for you? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it do. You are overspill of Halloween, you useless fruit. What? No, Halloween is okay to be spilled over because you know what? It never happens. Who did? Thank you.
I want to drink cold brew coffee with Copico candies.
Copico. Why can't it say Copico? Hey, if we ever get sponsored, that's not going to be helpful, robot. You got to get it right. Copico. Not being condescending. I'm just trying to tell you how to pronounce it properly. We still got to try our Copico cold brew. We got to do that. Maybe we'll do that after the stream, after we generate fake music and edit all this. It actually has the dude who plays one of the characters in NCIS as Max. He played McGee on NCIS. He was so skinny in Hocus Pocus. Really? Really? That was... Oh, okay. Wow. I guess I haven't seen it in a while because I don't even know that. I want to drink... No, that's it. Halloween is life. Yeah, at least for a couple of weeks. Discord for people who want to be... Oh, yeah, there's Discord. So, we very rarely promote it, but it is there if people want to hang out and discuss things. And what are we doing? And the music is pretty cool. You should check it out. Oh, God. Don't be sending me links right now. We're leaving soon. Been on for 2 hours and 35 minutes. And humans.
Have you ever seen about public domain music?
Have you ever seen about what? Have you ever seen about public domain? No, there doesn't really exist. What?
Hopefully see you Sunday. If you are watching this on YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Thank you. Because we never say that. Thank you, Fabio. Do what they said, because they know. We are totally incompetent when it comes to self-promoting, so let Fabio Gump...
Your bits give me power.
...be ruler of marketing.
Medication made me pass out. Frown.
As long as they had fun. That's the important thing. Okay, that's it. We're wrapping it up. Anybody know if Psychora's streaming? Because then we could just raid her. Raid! Is it? Yeah, even if it is public domain, someone out there will try and claim it. Yes, we've had that issue with the Plan 9 from outer space thing we did. Where I was in Plan 9 outer space, what are you doing? We're discussing stuff, and it's just like everybody who posts public domain stuff to YouTube thinks they own it, so it becomes this big issue. It also happens a lot with games. Like game content, you upload it and you're like, oh, I gotta claim this because I did all the commentary, but you can't really do that because just create original content. I know it's difficult out there, but make something new. Promoting, yeah. Cheryl is taking off today. Boo, boo. Well, no, she works hard, but there you go. But make sure you toss her a follow as well because she's been doing a lot of creative things lately, and it's fun. It's fun to watch. I'll be streaming right after you.
I'll be streaming right after you on YouTube. More Mario hack from last week. I'll be talking a lot about Monster Mania and WWE from this weekend.
WWE! There you go. Dude, Rhodes Gaming. I can't, like, host you here, unfortunately, but there you go. Rhodes Gaming's going to be doing things. Going to be live. Get that running up because we're going to be doing the candy song. And words.
Hey, would you mind reading somebody? I suggest Ninja Queen. She is a Trinidad and Tobago streamer who streams random games.
Mind reading somebody? I can read somebody. Like I can read her right now. She's thinking I should have more coffee. Dude, how awesome am I? Don't roll your eyes. I was right. We'll check into it. Hopefully. All right, let me edit all this. Everybody, we'll be here Sunday. Enjoy life, do things, and I don't know, get yourself a treat. Matthew, what's up? We're leaving, Matthew. No. Wow. All right, but at least thanks for showing up. Everyone should just go get yourself a little treat. Nothing expensive, nothing extravagant. Just a little piece of candy you haven't had in a while. You know? There you go. Little piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. That's what we should do. He'll be streaming. Wick David's going to be streaming about 3.5 hours. There you go. All right, everybody. You can post your links in here. We're just going to do the standard candy song, and everything's set to auto-host. So if you are streaming, it should auto-host, hopefully. But it's random, so, you know, I don't know who's going to be hosted. It's out of my control. Out of my control. And leave it on this.
Sunday. Buy chat candy for all.
Thank you. One more. Hold on. Conklin!
Good vibes till Sunday at Jim Others.
Yes. Oh my God, later taters. Dude, we have tater tots. I can make those for dinner. Tater tots. What?
Take care, PG, Pauline, and chat.
Take
Have
care.
a wonderful day.
Take care. I'm going to take it. Taking all the care away from everybody else, and I'm going to save it for myself. I have all the care in the world. Wait, it's not good to have a lot of cares, right? You want to be carefree. No, take those cares back. Get out. Get out. Gross. They're all over me. All the cares are all over me. No, I have responsibilities now. No! Oh my God, my taxes are due.